What's good, YouTube? Purpleholics. How's everybody doing today? This is Mr. Purple. Euro step, hop stepping in the paint, pump fake foul glitch, red dot cut to the basket, lead passing, spin dunking. What's too much? What's too little? What's abusing? What's not? Let's start with the Euro step and my thoughts. Now, Euro stepping is a real legit NBA move. It's a real legit layup. A lot of NBA players do it to get to the basket. You recently saw D Wade do it to Garnett in the playoffs. If you don't know what it was, you can YouTube that, Euro step, and it's a real legit move. In NBA 2K11, by holding down the left trigger and pressing X to the basket, you can Euro step to the basket. Now, Euro stepping to me is something that should be done at the right time in the right situation, because when it's done at the right time, when it's used at a time it's supposed to be, it looks great, it looks good, and it looks legit. It makes the game popping because you Euro step at the right time, and it's a hard layup. It's popping. It's a good layup. When you Euro step though in a half court set because you have nothing else to do, you make the game whack, and it looks whack by doing that. And if you have to Euro step every play, then your game is lacking something, and you need to reevaluate that. The Euro step should be used at a fast break point in time, or one-on-one coverage, or you see two people and you're trying to split the defense. Euro step comes in, cuts in, it looks great. When you're Euro stepping during a half-court set, when the defense is set up, but you Euro step, and then you're probably going to most likely get your shot punched, or you get a foul call, or you make it and one, or you just make it. Like, that takes away from the game, and you make it whack, especially the people, and you know who you are, because you use the Euro step every play. Every single play you Euro step. And what makes it worse is you Euro step with the dumbest people that could never Euro step or think to use a Euro step. I'm talking about Euro stepping with a Gauskas, Euro stepping with Shaq, Euro stepping with dumb players. You know what I'm talking about. Power forwards and centers that don't Euro step. People that don't Euro step, you're Euro stepping with. Why? You're killing it. Like, don't kill the game like that. You're destroying it. Euro step when you need to, when you're supposed to, not when because you're trying to get a quick basket, or you're gonna get a foul. That takes away from the game. Every play Euro step. This is what I think they should do with the Euro step. Leave the Euro step in the game. Leave the Euro step for 2K12. Leave the Euro step. But don't make it as a button for you to press the Euro step. Make it part of somebody's attack to the basket. Somebody who can do the Euro step. So if I press X going to the basket without turbo or whatever, I might do a regular layup, or I might do the Euro step, depending on the person. Like if I'm using Manu Ginobili, he'll make a higher percentage of Euro steps, so he'll do it better, more than other players would, because it makes sense, because he does it all the time. But don't make it be able for every player in the league, no matter who I use from the 1 to the 5, be able to Euro step. It doesn't make sense. It's not real basketball. It doesn't look legit. Spin dunking. Those of you that do the spin dunk, why do you do the spin dunk? Because you feel nobody can stop you, so you continue to do the spin dunk. I don't know how much fun you get out of that, doing the spin dunk every play, but by all means, you guys do it, and you guys have fun doing that. For people that don't know about the spin dunk, people post you up, back down, they turn to the left or right, whatever side be, the ball hand or whatever, and they spin dunk you from at least the 3-point line or the foul line straight to the basket. And if you don't stop it in time, you won't stop it. To stop the spin dunk while they're posting you up, keep tapping X. It will cause them to spin, and they won't be able to do it. Some players have an automatic defense for when you're backing them down, so they can't even engage in the spin dunk. But most professional people that use the spin dunk all the time, they know how to do it with any player when they can do it, so it can get annoying. Then there's people that just spin dunk without even posting up, just going straight to the basket, spin dunking. That can be stopped. But that could get annoying too. And who wants to play like that with somebody constantly just spin dunk you the whole game? Like, I don't know what you get out of that. Just spin dunking the whole game. The whole game spin dunking. It doesn't make sense to me. It takes away from the game. It ruins the game. But there's people that do it, and they have fun doing it. But when you go to certain leagues, one of my leagues or one of my associates leagues, you're not going to be allowed to do that. There's no spin dunking. There's no pump fake foul glitch. Let me get to that. Pump fake foul glitching. That is a real legit move. Dwayne Wade does it all the time. A lot of players in the NBA do it a lot. But they don't come down the court, stand at the three-point line until you jump. They don't go into the middle of the paint, literally the middle of the paint, and keep pump faking until you jump and then jump into you. Like, that looks corny. That's not even real. That's kiddie basketball. What are you trying to play? I mean, if you're doing that with your friend and y'all having fun doing that, cool. But when you playing a game against somebody that, like, what makes you think like that's a legit basket and it's a legit way to score, like against people like online? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. To continue to Joe at the free throw line or in the middle of the paint or at the 3-point line and continue just pump faking until you jump. That's retarded. Like, they should leave that in the game. They shouldn't touch that because it is legit, but there should be rules with that. And that's only going to come between the player itself and the people you play with. So if you play with a certain amount of your friends every day, you're playing the league, y'all got to make that rule that you can only do this, like some kind of rule. You come up with the rule on when to do the pump fake foul glitch, because it is a legit move. It is real. It does happen. But when you're doing that just because you can't score something and you know the person's going to jump, or you're just doing it at the 3-point line just to get threes, or you're doing it at the foul line or in the middle of the paint, like, it's corny. That takes away from the game, and that's whack. That's real whack. Hop stepping in the post. Now, this is something that's a lot of people been doing lately. And you know what happened? You know what happens with these kind of things that people do? Once you do it to one person, that does not do it, they may not do it with you, but then they go on and play somebody else and they do it. And that's how these gimmick moves spread around the league, and they spread around 2K, because people get moves done to them and then they get angry. They're like, you know what, if you're going to do that, I'm going to do that too. And then it passes on. Hop stepping in the post. When and what game, you tell me, do you see somebody hop step in the post? I'm waiting. Oh, no game. You don't see any game. You don't see any live NBA basketball game where somebody hop steps in the post and then dunks. Yes, they do hop step now, but they don't hop step in the paint. They do hop step. People hop step all the time, but not directly in the paint to get the defense to move or whatever so they can get a dunk. That does not happen. That does not happen. But a lot of people do it in the game, and it's become a regular thing now where it's like almost cool to do it. But like any other thing with any other gimmick or anything you do, when you abuse something, you take away from the game and you ruin the game. And that's when you only get to play with a certain amount of people. A lot of people will not play you when you do that all the time because it's corny. If you're gonna Euro step every play, if you're gonna pump fake foul glitch every play, if you're gonna hop step in the paint every play, if you're gonna spin dunk, that shouldn't even be allowed, period. But because I mean, Dwayne Wade, I seen him do that spin dunk one time, and people don't even post up and spin dunk from the foul line and get to the paint and dunk. That's not even real. That's not real to me. But if you're gonna do that every play, you're ruining the game. You're killing it. Like, the gimmicks gotta stop. You gotta slow down on the gimmicks. And I can't blame the people that do it. I don't blame the people. I blame 2K. I blame the 2K, the creators, because a bunch of kids or something were sitting in a room and they played the game and they seen these gimmicks and they let it rock. So I don't know if they were trying to go for an arcade style game or a non-realistic thing, but I'm pretty sure they wanted to go to as realistic as possible, but still fun game. And you're killing it with the gimmicks. You're abusing the gimmicks. It's got to stop. It's got to be some limit. There's got to be a point where you got to look at yourself and say, am I over can I really score without Euro stepping? Can I really score without hop stepping in the paint? Learn to take a jump shot. Can you shoot? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is basketball. Can you set a pick and get somebody to cut and come around the screen and pull up, and can you do that stuff? Lead passing. Oh my God, lead passing. Lead passing. That is something that is abused to death. But it can be stopped like anything else. And it's fun stopping people that lead pass all the time because you get so much blocks. But at the end of the day, you can't block every shot. You can't. If you could block every shot and they kept lead passing, you would have 40 blocks, but you can't. You know, you can't do it every time. You can't. You can stop things. You can stop things, but who wants to try to stop something the whole game? That's a gimmick. That is literally a gimmick. You people stand at the free throw line and you wait for somebody to cut to the basket. You literally wait. You wait for the computer to cut to the basket so you can get a dunk, an easy dunk. Come on, man. You got it. The gimmicks have got to stop. You got to stop abusing the gimmicks. I'm not blaming the person. I'm not blaming the man that you play against when you randomly meet up in a ranked game, when you click somebody's name in a quick game match. But you got to stop the gimmicks. It's got to stop. Now, the 2K developers, when they come out with the next game, they got to find a way to make things even out. Fair. Fair. They have to make a way things even out fairly, because the gimmicks cannot be abused. There's got to be a limit. So whether you're Euro stepping every play, whether you're spin dunking every play, whether you're hop stepping in the post every play, whether you're red dot into the basket, making your man cut to the basket every play, find a line. There's a thin line. Find a line between a fair game and a cheesy, abused gimmick game. All right? So I'm gonna holler at you folks later. Peace.